the internet, a vast interconnected web of information and communication that has become an integral part of our daily lives. A vast and complex digital landscape, teeming with endless possibilities and opportunities. We use it every day, often without a second thought. From social media to online banking, from streaming our favorite shows to working remotely, the internet is woven into the fabric of our existence. But what we see is just the tip of the iceberg. The visible web, the part we interact with daily, is only a small fraction of the entire internet. Beneath the surface lies a hidden world, a vast expanse that remains largely unexplored by the average user. This is the dark web, a shadowy realm where anonymity reigns supreme and secrecy is the norm. A place of anonymity and secrecy, where identities are concealed and activities are hidden from the prying eyes of the public and authorities. It's a place where good and bad collide, a digital battleground where hackers, activists, and law enforcement engage in a constant struggle for control and dominance. This hidden part of the internet is often misunderstood. Many people view it with suspicion and fear, associating it with illegal activities and nefarious deeds. It's shrouded in myth and misconception. Stories of illicit marketplaces, cybercriminals, and dark deeds abound, but the reality is far more nuanced. The dark web is often associated with criminal activity. It's true that it can be a haven for illegal transactions and illicit content, but that's not the whole story. But it's not that simple. The dark web also serves as a refuge for those seeking privacy and freedom from surveillance, a place where whistleblowers and activists can communicate safely. It's a complex ecosystem with its own rules and culture, a digital frontier where the lines between right and wrong are often blurred and where the stakes are incredibly high. This essay will delve into the depths of the dark web. We'll uncover its secrets, explore its intricacies, and attempt to understand its true nature. We'll explore its history, its uses, and its risks. From its origins as a tool for anonymous communication to its current role in the digital landscape, we'll trace the evolution of the dark web. Join me as we journey into the digital underworld. To understand the dark web, we need to understand the internet structure. It's not a single entity. It's made up of layers. The surface web is what we use daily. It's accessible through search engines like Google. This layer includes websites we visit for news, shopping, and social media. Beneath the surface lies the deep web. This layer isn't indexed by standard search engines. It contains content that's not publicly accessible. This includes databases, private forums, and cloud storage. Access often requires passwords or permissions. The dark web is a small part of the deep web. It's intentionally hidden and requires specific software to access. It's designed for anonymity. The dark web didn't appear overnight. Its roots can be traced back to the early days of the internet. In the 1990s, the US government developed Tor. This technology was meant to facilitate anonymous communication. Tor, short for the onion router, encrypts internet traffic. It bounces it through a network of relays. This makes it extremely difficult to trace back to the user. Initially, Tor was used by journalists, activists, and military personnel. They needed secure communication channels. Over time, others recognized Tor's potential for anonymity. As Tor gained popularity, so did the dark web. It became a haven for various activities, some legal, others not. This anonymity attracted a diverse user base. It included privacy advocates, criminals, and everyone in between. Section 4. Accessing the shadows. Navigating the dark web. Accessing the dark web isn't as simple as typing a URL into your browser. It requires specific software and knowledge. The most common tool is the Tor browser. It's a modified version of Firefox designed for anonymity. Once connected to the Tor network, users can access websites with the .onion domain extension. These websites are hosted on hidden servers. They're not indexed by traditional search engines. Navigating the dark web is like navigating a maze. It's full of dead ends and hidden corners. There are search engines specifically designed for the dark web, but they often provide unreliable or outdated results. The dark web is constantly evolving. Section 5. The dark bazaar, goods and services, legal and illicit. The dark web is often perceived as a marketplace for illegal goods. This perception is largely due to the media's focus on the more sensational aspects of the dark web, such as drug trafficking, illegal weapons sales, and the trade of stolen data. While it's true that such activities exist, it's not the whole picture. The dark web is a complex and multifaceted space that hosts a variety of activities, both legal and illicit. It's important to understand this duality to get a complete picture of what the dark web really is. The dark web offers a wide range of goods and services, from everyday items like clothing and electronics to more niche products like rare books and collectibles. The dark web can be a treasure trove for those who know where to look. One of the most well-known aspects of the dark web is the online marketplace. These marketplaces operate much like their surface web counterparts, with listings, reviews, and ratings to help buyers make informed decisions. These platforms facilitate the buying and selling of various items. Transactions are often conducted using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which provide an additional layer of anonymity for both buyers and sellers. Some of these goods are illegal, such as drugs. The sale of narcotics is one of the most notorious aspects of the dark web, with entire marketplaces dedicated to the trade of substances ranging from marijuana to synthetic opioids. Weapons, including firearms and explosives, are also available, as well as stolen data. This data can range from credit card information to entire databases of personal information, often obtained through hacking or other illicit means. But there are also legitimate goods available. Many vendors sell legal items like computer parts, software, and even educational materials. These legitimate transactions often go unnoticed amidst the more sensational illegal activities. Beyond marketplaces, the dark web hosts forums and communities. These spaces are often dedicated to specific interests or topics, providing a platform for like-minded individuals to connect and share information. These spaces allow users to connect anonymously. This anonymity can be both a blessing and a curse, providing a safe space for free expression while also enabling harmful activities. People discuss various topics, from politics and technology to hacking and activism. These discussions can range from casual conversations to in-depth analyses, often providing insights that are hard to find elsewhere. The anonymity of the dark web can be a powerful tool for whistleblowers and journalists. It allows them to share sensitive information without fear of reprisal, making it an invaluable resource for those seeking to expose corruption or wrongdoing. It provides a platform to share sensitive information without fear of reprisal. This aspect of the dark web has been crucial in many high-profile cases, where traditional channels of communication would have been too risky. Additionally, the dark web is home to a variety of educational resources. From online courses to research papers, these resources can be invaluable for those looking to expand their knowledge in specific fields. There are also communities dedicated to art and creativity. Digital artists, writers, and musicians often use the dark web to share their work and collaborate with others, free from the constraints of mainstream platforms. Even charitable initiatives find a place on the dark web. Anonymous donations and fundraising campaigns are common, allowing people to support causes they care about without revealing their identities. Privacy tools and encrypted communication methods are also widely available. These tools are essential for maintaining anonymity and security, not just on the dark web, but also on the surface web. Ethical hacking and cybersecurity are other prominent topics. Many professionals use the dark web to share knowledge and techniques, helping to improve security measures and protect against cyber threats. As the dark web continues to evolve, its landscape will likely change. New technologies and regulations will shape its future, making it an ever-fascinating subject for study and exploration. In conclusion, the dark web is a diverse and multifaceted space. While it does host illegal activities, it also offers a range of legal goods and services, forums for discussion, and platforms for free expression. Understanding this complexity is key to navigating and appreciating the dark web. Section 6. The price of anonymity. Risks and dangers lurking in the shadows. While the dark web offers a degree of anonymity, it's not without risks. The allure of being untraceable can be tempting, but it comes with significant dangers that users must be aware of. The same features that attract users can also make it a dangerous place. The promise of privacy and secrecy can be a double-edged sword, providing a haven for those with malicious intent. Cybercriminals use the dark web for various illegal activities. These activities range from the sale of illicit goods and services to more sophisticated operations like hacking and identity theft. This includes buying and selling stolen data, distributing malware, and coordinating cyber attacks. The dark web serves as a marketplace for stolen credit card information, personal data, and even malicious software designed to infiltrate and damage systems. The anonymity provided by the dark web makes it difficult for law enforcement to track down these criminals. Despite their best efforts, The hidden nature of these networks often leaves authorities one step behind. Scams and fraud are also prevalent on the dark web. From fake marketplaces to phishing schemes, unsuspecting users can easily fall victim to these deceptive practices. Users must be cautious when engaging in any transactions. The lack of accountability means that once a scam is successful, there is little recourse for the victim. The lack of regulation and oversight makes it easy for scammers to operate. Without the checks and balances present in the surface web, fraudulent activities can flourish unchecked. Accessing the dark web can also expose users to disturbing content. This content can range from illegal pornography to graphic violence, and it can have a profound psychological impact on those who encounter it. This includes child exploitation material, violent extremism, and hate speech. These dark corners of the web are breeding grounds for some of the most heinous activities, often operating with impunity. It's essential to be aware of these risks before venturing into the dark web. Understanding the potential dangers can help users make informed decisions and take necessary precautions to protect themselves. To navigate the dark web safely, users should employ robust cybersecurity measures. This includes using VPNs, secure browsers, and being vigilant about the sites they visit and the information they share. Educating oneself about the dark web's landscape and staying updated on the latest threats can significantly reduce the risks. Knowledge and caution are the best defenses against the dangers lurking in the shadows. In conclusion, while the dark web offers a veil of anonymity, it is fraught with peril. Users must tread carefully, armed with awareness and the right tools to navigate this hidden part of the internet safely.